Good morning. What a day. The place in this piece of forest where I had a running with 3 older men wearing camo and orange hats and rifles. The hunt for roe deer. It's probably something else in English, but roe deer or deers in Denmark started today. So it's 8:30 in the morning, and they have probably been here for 3 hours. The last hunter to leave the parking spot assured me that all the trails and the rest of the forest is safe. So I was supposed to go enjoy myself, and I told him I would. So welcome to building the new shelter. I had a trip in this piece of forest. Let me rephrase. I had a trip to this piece of forest maybe a month ago. I sat under a tarp, had a small campfire, had a nice time. Didn't shoot a YouTube video, but I am today. I am changing the tarp setup from a tarp skeleton to an A-frame shelter, I think, so that I can keep some dry firewood. I built 2 new table plates that I'm bringing. They're supposed to stay here. So instead of me shooting materials while walking to camp, I'm gonna cut it all away and start shooting at camp, because I am carrying this. The tables are burned, so they are a bit messy. It will mess up my bag and my clothes, and but after they have been here and have been exposed to rain a couple of times, the soot will wear off. So see you at camp. So, hello. Whew. This is what I'm going to change. These 2, what's it called? The side parts of the shelter are going to be exchanged with larger logs, and the back log running almost parallel to the tree. It's going to become larger too, and then I'm going to start a wooden frame from the bottom of this in long directions all the way out. It might take a few days, because I have to do it all in dead wood, so that's what we're going to do. So, what just happened? I took 2 new side poles for the shelter, a long one that had fallen halfway over, so it was as dead as it could be. A little green in the top, but it had been knocked over by some wind. The two side poles for the shelter construction you can tie up with paracord. I used an auger, a manual hand drill. I drilled a hole in both the sides, and I'm going to join them with a piece of spruce. This will keep the construction more safe. This will have more strength than cheap cordage, and it's fun. It needs a little material removed there, here and there, and we should be ready to go. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. So, what we did, I have the new tripod skeleton in place. I did some modifications. I made a wooden nail that goes through these two logs, and the ridge pole, or the top log, is secured by paracord around this, so it's not going anywhere. And at the bottom I pounded in 2 stakes to keep the ridge pole from sliding backwards. So ideally I would use the next 2 or 3 hours to build and cook lunch, but as I told you in the intro, we hit hunting season, and apparently, maybe you can hear it close by, apparently we hit the season for the forest workers to come out as well. So a few hundred meters behind me I have a lot of chainsaw activity, and instead of shooting a full video with lots of interruption from a chainsaw, I think we're gonna switch it up a bit. I'm gonna relocate, have a small fire, have lunch, have some coffee, just relax for the rest of the day. This is a good start with the shelter. The main construction part is done. The rest is walking around, picking up long branches and sticks, and then piling them up so they can form walls. In this area there's a lot of deadfall from spruce. Some of it is punky, but I think that I will just take 10-15 poles every time I'm out here, and then line them up and see how it will work. Otherwise, if it won't work, we at least made the top construction way more sturdy, way more. But instead of sitting here and talking to you, or instead of starting to build and the forest workers will start sawing again, I think I'm gonna do something else. So there's a little fun in the video, and a little fun for me. I hate the sound of a chainsaw when I'm out here. I want to listen to the birds and talk to you guys. So we walked 10 minutes, and what I really wanted to show you was actually that I made 2 new tables. This is a piece of beech wood, I think, from a small piece of forest next to my home. Cut this with my silky saw, and I glued it on both sides for it to dry. Slowly. Having wood dry slow is a difficult process. So I thought that if I burned the surface with a large gas burner and oiled it up, the charred part out here would be more resistant, more resilient to weather conditions. I have seen the old people building houses. TA Outdoors, Mike, is building a Saxon house and a Viking house. They all char the surface of the wood before placing it in the ground, making it more weather resistant. So let's see. I need 2 more. So guys, it's been some time since I've checked in last. I had to change, man. Doing this shelter was a great idea, but I found that the angle of which I pitched the top skeleton, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for what I wanted it to do. So I asked a lot of you, should I do this? And most of you answered, do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it somewhere else, somewhere where I can make the construction perfect for what it is. I strengthened the top skeleton massively with large dead spruce logs. I fixed the conjointment where they stick together with a wooden peg, a wooden needle, and it's gonna be much better for fixing my top. So I'm gonna leave it for top camping and have a small campfire in the front and just enjoy it. Maybe I will go next time. I will go the same place, shoot a video of how it's supposed to be. If you would like that, hit me in the comments. I will do it. Otherwise, I just had a small Wilhelm IPA. This is from a Danish brewery. Very good. The fire has almost died down, and we're cooking lunch. We are absolutely cooking lunch. Bacon sandwich coming right up. I've zoomed in a bit too much, but ending the video, guys. It's bacon sandwich time and a cold beer. And time for myself. A burger bun, sweet, French mustard, Danish pickles, Danish butcher's prime bacon. See you guys in the next one.